Welcome to Mr. Belle Kitchen today. First of all, I'd like to thank all my subscribers, all my video watchers. If you haven't subscribed and you thought about subscribing, that's all you have to do is hit that little subscribe button, ding, and you are subscribed to Mr. Belle Kitchen. Today, I've been in my comments, been leaving a lot of comments, different things they want me to cook and everything. As you know, I've been going down that list and everything. I'm trying my best to get to all of them. Some of them I have on some of my videos already, but I will be doing it in the Power XL. As you know, I'll be cooking in the Power XL. And I would like to thank everyone for all the great comments you've been leaving and everything. As you know, I've been reading all of them, and I've been trying to get back to every one of them and everything. If I haven't, I will be getting back to it and everything. So today I'll be making something entirely different. A couple of my subscribers asked me to do some shrimp stew. So today I'll be doing some shrimp stew today. Today my ingredients are, I'll be using 2 potatoes. As you see, some nice round golden potatoes. I'll be using 1 tomato, 1 cup of corn, 1 cup of peas, and 1 cup of green beans. As you see, these are fresh and frozen. I'll be using 1 teaspoon of chicken powder and 1 teaspoon of basil leaf, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, and 1 teaspoon of organic black pepper, and 1 teaspoon salt, 1 can, which is 2 cups of chicken broth, and 1/2 of purple onion, and a 1/2 pound of shrimp. As you see, the shrimp is nice and big. They're clean already. My hands is clean. What I'll be doing, I'll be sauteing these shrimp today. I'll be sauteing this shrimp just for a little, for a couple minutes, and I'll be using my organic extra olive oil. I'll be eyeballing it into the pot and everything, and we about to get started. Also, you see I took the top off the Power XL. I'll be using the lid today. So what I'm gonna do right now, you see I'm gonna put it on Sauté. It's on Sauté. It's set for, the temperature is set for 350, and I'm gonna set the timer on it. It's like, I'm gonna set it for like, I'm gonna start it with 35 minutes so it can get nice and warm. I'm gonna press start. Now I'm gonna just let it get heated up before I put the oil and everything, and I'm gonna let it get heated up. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pour a little olive oil in there, just a little bit, just enough to saute it. The pan is nice and hot. I can feel the heat and everything. I'm gonna just spread that around like that. Get it all over there, like that. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put my shrimp in here. Just pour it in there like that. As you can see, it's hot. So I'm gonna just mix it up like that. Just get it a little bit sauteed up, get it nice and good. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put my onions in there with it. I already have sliced them up, so they're gonna be just rolled like that. And just mix it up like that. Get it mixed up real good. Okay, so I'm setting it up. As you see, these are some nice sized shrimp right here. These are the big shrimp. So I'll mix it up. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put this on slow cook. I'm gonna press cancel. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put it on slow cook. And I'm gonna change my temperature. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna change it to 210. It only go up to 210, that's the highest it go. So I'm gonna put it to 210. That's 210, and I'm gonna press timer, and I'm gonna set my time for 3 hours. For 3 hours, I'm gonna start it with 3 hours on a slow cook. And as you see, it's circulating, it's ready to go. broth in here, just like that. Pour that in there, and I'm gonna just stir it up for a minute. And put the top on it, let that cook nice and good for a minute. In the meantime, what I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna slice up my potatoes. I'm just gonna slice these up nice and good as I peel them already. And I'm gonna slice them up to small size. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna raise my top up. As you know, I'm taking my top off sideways so I don't take it off in the back or nothing, so the water won't waste on the back part. Set it to the side. It's smelling so good in here, and that's just from the shrimps and the broth and everything. And what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna put my potatoes in here and just mix them up just like that. As you see, I cut my potatoes up real small and everything. Just cut it up small, put them in there, and I chop up one of my tomatoes. I'm gonna put it in here just like this and mix it up. Just like that, mix it up together. And now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pour my 1 cup of corn, which is just fresh corn, frozen. Just put it in just like that. And I'm gonna mix this up for a minute and let it just let it sit for a while. Put the top back on and let it just sit. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just stir that up for a minute. Sit the top on and stir it up. Everything's looking good. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna add my green peas in there all over. Mix that up. And I'm gonna get together my green beans and put in there. I'm gonna take the top off so I can put my green beans in. And now I'm just gonna put these green beans in all over like that. And just mix it up. Just like this. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna let this cook for a little while before I add the rest of my seasonings in the meantime, and just let it cook down just a little. And I'm gonna put the top on and let it cook. Okay, now I'm gonna take the top off it, and I'm gonna take a look at it and see how everything looking. As you see, it's looking pretty good. So what I'm gonna start doing right now, I'm just gonna start adding my seasoning to it, like my chicken, my teaspoon of that, my teaspoon of basil leaves. I'm just pour that in there. My teaspoon of garlic powder, and just put that in there. And my organic black pepper. As you see, these is the little round balls of the black pepper, which is gonna taste so good. And my teaspoon of salt. Just pour all that in there. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna mix this up like this, and just mix it up, and I'm gonna let that just cook. And this is gonna be so delicious. And plus, not only that, it's a good way of getting your kids to eat vegetables and everything. And when they smell it, when the smell come out, like you see the steam and everything, the kids, they smelling it already. They can't wait to eat it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put the top back on it and just let that cook for a minute. And in the meantime, you know what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be washing my dishes. If you're just watching my videos, this is what I like to do. Wash your dishes as you cook. Don't leave them for the kids. Don't leave them for the spouse. Don't leave them for your loved one, whoever you're cooking with. Just wash them as you cook. As this is cooking, I'm gonna wash the dishes as I go and put everything up so we can enjoy that good, delicious food when it gets done. Oh, as you see, it stopped circulating in this 2 hours and 59 minutes. So it only been cooking, but by circulating, getting the time and everything, is just about cooking everything. So it's not gonna be exactly 3 hours. it's going to be way less because everything's cooking nice and good and it's just about done already. So I'm just stirring this up and smelling it out and everything, getting it, all these vegetables mixed up and the seasoning and everything in here, and it's looking real good and it's smelling real good up in this house because the scent is just going all over. And this is going to be so delicious over some nice rice and everything. And it's cooking good. I like the way it's cooking and everything, but I just wanted to give you a little peek. Okay, as you know, it's circulated for a while, and it don't take that long for shrimp to get done. I sauté the shrimp and everything. As you know, I set it for 3 hours. It didn't take the 3 hours. It took about 10 minutes to the time to start because it circulated first. And you know, it don't take that long for shrimp to cook and everything, but my potatoes is cooking everything, and I'm gonna say this is nice and cooking good. As you see, it's soft and everything. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna press cancel, and this right here is gonna be so delicious and so good that I'm gonna take it out right now, and I'm just gonna put it right over here in this bowl and let you see how I pour it in this bowl and everything. As you see, everything look cooked and everything. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna mix this up just like this and spread it out so you can get a good look at it. And I will be tasting it with some rice. And now I put me a little rice in here. My rice just got done and everything, so I'm gonna taste it out, see how it is. Get me a little of these potatoes and this little green beans and put over there, get a little of this nice juice and just put that and put one of them shrimp and everything, put it in there. And that looks so good. I'm gonna taste all this up together and see how this came out right here. Everything's hot. Dealing with a lot of hot food right here, so I'm gonna blow it. I mean, that tastes good. You guys should try it. It's very good, and that's the shrimp stew. That's Cooking with the Bells. We did it again. If you like it, subscribe, leave a comment in the box, and don't forget, if you've been looking at my videos and you haven't subscribed and you've been thinking about it, just hit that button, ding, and you are subscribed to Mr. Belle Kitchen. And I have a lot of more videos coming on, different things. I'm just going down that list, and thank you for watching.